Wagwan, my peoples, what's going on? Hope all is well. Hope all is good, guys. I hope that you're all on this transition to moving to Africa, or for me, it will be Zimbabwe. As you know, that I've been in the UK now. We made a move with my whole family, my wife, my two children, to Zimbabwe in 2021. I came back later towards December in 2022 because of all the mistakes that we made with our finances. Now, Zimbabwe was a very big learning curve moving there, and I don't regret it because I feel like life gives you lessons, and God will never ever put you in situations that you can never ever handle. We had the UK as a backup plan, and we are using it to our own advantage because it's there. You know, it's a place where you can raise money a lot more quicker than you could when you are in Zimbabwe. So I booked my tickets. I'll be going there in 2 months' time, which I'm very, very excited about. What I'm doing right now for my preparation is we are buying things that we need there. Like, you know, beds that are very hard to find in Zim, or they're way too expensive. You see, now, I'll take that back. It's not that you can't get those things. It's just that some things in Zimbabwe can be very expensive, and you can get them way cheaper in the UK. So what I just do is whenever I go back to Zimbabwe, I do take some key pieces all the time. So by the time I do officially move back to Zimbabwe, we have things that that we like in our quality, and we know that we bought it at a cheaper price. So those are the things that I do when I travel back to Zimbabwe. And of course, I take snacks and sweets and all those things, you know, for the family. But what I try and do right now, my biggest focus is on my car. My car is getting fixed, so I managed to buy quite a few bits for the car, like, you know, buttons and, you know, bits and bobs, so that because I know in Zimbabwe, if I buy those things there, what can cost me £14 in the UK will cost me around £60 to £100 if I buy it in Zimbabwe. You know, like, for example, the whole motor buttons and whatnot, I bought them so cheap. I couldn't believe it. I was so annoyed with myself because my car is a D-Max in Zimbabwe and South Africa, but actually the parts that it uses is it's a D-Tech in Zimbabwe and South Africa, but in the UK it's a D-Max. And I always look for D-Tech stuff in the UK, and which it is non-existent. But when I put the engine number, it came up as a D-Max. And there's so many parts that I can find here in the UK. So I bought quite a few key things that I needed that were run down with my vehicle. So I bought them, and now I'll be taking them to Zim, and I want to fix up the car a bit nice and make it more comfortable. You know, I'm going to do bits and bobs, you know, so at least that the wife is comfortable in the car. So that's what I try and plan to do when I go to Zimbabwe. I don't take much things like I used to. When I was based in the UK with my family, when we used to visit Zimbabwe, we would take suitcases, you know, specifically for family members out there. But now I can't do that. My main focus is my family. So I don't I do take snacks, and I do prioritize my grandma, you know, and uncles and aunties that do help us around, will help my wife when I'm not there. You know, obviously I do think about them, and I give them a few snacks there and there. But besides that, I really focus on what the house needs. So I'll be going there in August. April. I'll be going there in April. And the tickets weren't too bad. I was very surprised that the tickets weren't too bad. Actually, I could have got tickets for £541, but then I decided to use Qatar, which was 600. And the reason why, I just wanted to experience another flight, because I will be flying to Zimbabwe back and forth. I really want to meet the right flights. And I love Kenya Airways, but Kenya Airways wasn't on the time period. For some reason, I didn't see Kenya Airways on the flight list for that time. So now the best one was Qatar. I'm not a big fan of Ethiopia Airway. The airports, especially when you're waiting there for too long, it's not the most comfortable. For me, my most favorable airport so far that I've used in Africa is Joburg and Kenya. I love Kenya airport. So yeah. And then also, like, yeah, so guys, when I go to Zimbabwe, I'm going to be vlogging a lot more. I did not have a good phone, so I struggled taking videos. I struggled taking pictures. It was a very big challenge for me, so I just decided, let me just jump the bullets and get a good phone, which I have got a phone. I've got my Samsung. I'm new to Samsung, so I've always been an Apple guy, but I thought I just want to change now. I want to change completely, so I went for the Samsung S25 Plus, and I'm loving it, guys. Like, I'm really excited, especially with the AI stuff. Has really changed the game. I was quite skeptical, but guys, I was talking to my mom today, and I was just saying, why bring a knife to a gunfight? AI is the future. Learn it. Try and learn something new. And obviously there's good and bad in everything. The money that you're working out for could be used for good, can be used for bad. It's down to the holder. So AI honestly is a game changer. Use it to advantage, and that's what I'm doing. My phone, I'm dyslexic, people. I'm dyslexic. So AI is a game changer because I do struggle with reading and I do struggle with spelling. And it does help me a lot with those day-to-day things, especially with my job that I do. It requires me to have good grammar. So when I type up notes and stuff like that there, it helps me a lot. It makes me sound like a professional. Understand what I'm saying? Guys, moral of the story is, yeah, going to Zimbabwe. I'm excited. I can't wait for the day when I buy the one single ticket to move to Zimbabwe with my family. I can't wait for that moment. But at the moment, this is the journey to the roots, guys. I don't know if you saw, that's the YouTube channel name now, Journey to the Roots. I think it makes a lot more sense, right? Journey to the Roots. So you can see that I've tweaked up quite a few things. Let me know, guys, if there's anything that you want to know about when I go to Zimbabwe, or things that you want me to show you when I go to Zimbabwe, or the things that I'm prepping for when I'm going on holiday to Zimbabwe and things like that. Let me know what you want to see, so I can get a feel of where this channel is heading to. Do you know what I mean? I can see that. And also, I just want to thank everybody for subscribing. Like, honestly, I hit that milestone, over 1,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful. I'm so super grateful about this, guys. Honestly, I'm so happy. And like, the celebration that I had when I saw the numbers, guys, it's overwhelming. I just appreciate it. And let's get this channel keep growing, guys. So please share and subscribe this channel, guys. There's many more things to come. I'm excited. Life is about building. We from a country of builders, guys. We come from a country with great Zimbabwe, a country that people could not believe that we built this amazing building called Great Zimbabwe. They did not want to give us the credit, but it has been proven that we are the ones that built Great Zimbabwe. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to know where we come from. We have to know who we are, who our ancestors are. We have to understand that we have a big God that's given us strength to make things happen. But we got to work for it, man. Praying in tongues and sitting in your bed will never bring anything. It will never build. Understand? It will help you. Of course, we are followers. I'm a follower of Christ. But, we need to also put our effort. We need to have faith to build. We need to have faith that it's going to work. We need to have faith that when we go to Zimbabwe, we're going to make things happen, and not just be people who just exist on this earth. Create jobs. Right now, I send some guys to help my wife. I say, can you get this? Can you do that? And I pay them. Guess what? I've created small jobs for these guys. Yes, I'm not able to pay them a lot of money, but that's money they weren't going to have. And that's the beauty, people, is that we are channeling we're building our economy. And that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about people saying thank you to you. You just know who you are. Don't worry about people, whether they appreciate you or not. You know who your provider is. You know who your provider is, Almighty Lord Jesus Christ. That's it. So, guys, let's live our best life. And let's go to the journey to your roots. That's it. Later, guys. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.